Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the rom-com They, Them, Us. And this is from writer-director Jon Sherman, and focuses on the story of two middle-aged divorcees who each have two teenage children. And they wind up having a special kind of connection, and one is a pretty reserved film teacher, and the other is a very spirited artist who's really into BDSM. And the film focuses on their growing connection with each other, the connection of their children in this growing mixed family, and with the potential drug issues that some of the kids involved might have and where that goes. And that becomes more and more of a plot point and a focus in this film, which I'll get to in a minute. But I really appreciate the sex-positive nature of this film. It really puts out, like, kinks and stuff like that in a way that's honest and respectful and gives it a sense of this is okay and this is something that people can enjoy and appreciate and share meaningful, loving relationships together. And it's something that really brings this couple together, and it's something special. And you have the man in this relationship, Charlie, who is a film teacher and gets a job at like a Christian school. And that comes up with a lot of the fun gags in the film of him, you know, balancing that tightrope, because like he's not like a real believer, but he really wants his job. And he does have some pretty prophetic moments of explaining faith in a meaningful and tangible and relatable way. And I really appreciate that. How it presents BDSM is not shameful, it's not judgmental, and it shows the wonderful connection people can build with it and have that appreciation as long as you're doing it right and respectfully. And you have Joey Slotnick, who plays Charlie, and he's endearing, he's reserved, he's funny, he's a good presence on screen. But Amy Hargreaves is the one who really shines as Lisa, who's this artist that he falls for. She is ridiculously charming and charismatic, and she really channels a great energy on screen. And I just fell for the two of them. And then you have their groups of kids who each of them have very specific personalities and how they fit into things. And it's a joy to see their struggle and their connection growing with each other and with their potential new step-parents. And it just feels like an endearing and enjoyable experience watching this all come together. Now in the third act, it loses a little bit of its charm and its spark because it becomes so fixated on the drug use, and it gets a little bit darker and more serious in tone, and I feel like it loses a little bit of what made this film so enjoyable up to this point and takes the focus away from what's really meaningful, because probably one of the least well-written parts of this film is the ex-wife, and she is just a big, giant, cliche, horrible ex-wife at every single turn. And anytime she's on screen, it just makes you so frustrated that you just wish that she wasn't in this movie, honestly. And that becomes such a big focus towards the end of the film, and her presence is felt more, that it takes away from like the really enjoyable experience that the rest of this film is. And it's such a enjoyable, fun, and charming ride. I had such a blast with this, and I really recommend this, and I hope people go check this one out. But those are my thoughts on They, Them, Us. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.